Welcome on TidyT presentation video. I will quickly introduce my software and how these tools can help you tidy up your PC. Let's start by adding folders we want in the list of monitor folders. Here I'm just going to add most of my user folders like desktop and downloads. They are part of the default proposed folders in the monitor folder window. The first file scan can take a little long depending on the power of your computer. You can however already start to use TidyT, but only files already scanned will be visible. As on Windows, you can navigate by folders and find your files to launch them. Let's see what files are in my download folder. Here you can see some software installation files, videos, photos, music, as well as PDF documents. Double left click allows you to launch a file or enter in a folder like the classic way. The files display you can see here is totally customizable. You can choose what information you want to display, change text size, the layout, and much more. By default, you have several preset display profiles to show you some of the possibilities. You can customize them or create a new ones. As you are used to, you can organize all your files by name, date, size, and all other information made available by TidyT. TidyT also offers you to be able to navigate only in one type of file, whatever of the location in your folders. Very handy to find one file in particular where you no longer know its location. A double left click on a file allows you to display all information known by the software on it. From these windows you will also be able to open the file or go directly in the folders that contain it. Most information you can see regarding my files are automatically recovered. Name, size, date, etc. are retrieved during file scan. Thumbnails of your videos and images are generated after a scan. The software will also recover the dimensions of your images and videos so that it can work with these values, just like the duration for your music and videos files. The other information is the one you can add and customize in TidyT. All file types defined in TidyT can be completely modified. You can change file extensions associated with the type or simply their name or color. You can also create as many subtypes as you want so that you can customize the sorting of your files as much as possible. Here you can see I have created subtype for my image type which allow me several possibilities I will show you later. In addition of type and subtypes, you can also create tags. Those tags will be available for types and subtypes you have chosen. You can add value to them, change their color or even the name of the tag. You must have noticed the cat tag. Here the value belongs to the name of the cat you could see on my pictures. I can use this tag to filter the display of my files and only display picture of a particular cat. I just need to go in the display by type and choose my images. Then I just have to select filters I want. Here I will only display the picture of Daisy. When display update is finished, only the files I have asked for will remain. TidyT also warns you that all files are not displayed. Currently I have 14 images displayed and 392 hidden by filters. Unfortunately, I didn't at the time yet to create an automatic facial recognition for cat in my software. It is therefore a tag that I had to manually add to this picture. TidyT however leaves you possibility to automate addition of tags to your files and much more thanks to the automatic rule you can create in the software. I will show you later in this video how they work. However, you can already save this page in your favorite pages so that you can return to it quickly. You can give it the name you want as well as define a color that you can find it easily even with many favorites. Favorites save the page with current display profile as well as filters you have activated, allowing you to quickly navigate between display with and without a filter for example. To be able to add tags to your files or make other modifications, you just have to activate the Edit Files mode in TidyT. Once activated, you can see a bar at the bottom of the screen offering a different modification available for the files. Then just select the files to modify and choose an action. For instance, you can add or remove subtype or tag on your files. or make changes to file name like deleting a character string or adding some things. I unfortunately cannot show you all possibilities in this video, otherwise it would be much too long. But Tidytick is very easy to use, you just have to work through these menus to discover possibilities available to you, simply by reading information written there. Here I'm just going to add my cat's name to my file's name. This will allow this information to be available even outside the software for searching with Windows, for example. In addition to be able to rename a group of files all at once, one of the other advantages of the Edit Files mode is you can quickly rename a file with a double left click, simply by exit the name modification box or press enter for saving the new name. You can also modify artists and albums of your song from the Edit Files menu. You will be able to add those already known by the software or delete those already present in your music, just like genres. If you rename songs with Tidytick, file name will also become song's title. This information is present in the file itself. These are the information you see when you use Windows Player or your phone to play this song, for example. So all modifications you will make from Tidytick on these files will be visible on your phone or even on your car radio. To make modification or artist name already know or create a new one in order to be able to add to your songs, you must go through the musical library page of the software. On this page you will see all information known by Tidytick about songs it has scanned. You can change artist or album's names here. This change will apply to all 5 songs associated. You can also associate an image which will be used for the thumbnail of these songs. Tidytick has functions like displaying only artists or searching by name. This function allows you to quickly navigate even in a big musical library. It is also on this page you can modify or create genres associated with your songs. As with most Tidytick elements, you can choose the name and color. Some colors are available by default, but you can choose your own by specifying the HTML or RGB code. Many tools on internet, just like Paint on Windows, will allow you to find code of the color you want. For each artist and albums, you have a button allowing you to display detailed information concerning this one. You will find on this window all information known by the software, such as the number of songs as well as a list of these songs, genres and the images if you have associated one. As usual on Tidytick, you can start songs directly with a double left click or display detailed information with a double right click. A button also allows you to go in one click on audio type windows with preset filters in order to display only the album or artist you have chosen, leaving you the possibility of making any modification of these files without the fear of selecting by mistake a file which you not wish to modify. You can also return from a click to the previous windows using the button with an arrow that you will find at the top left in the navigation menu. Like on an internet browser, you can navigate through pages already visited thanks to the arrow or the previous and next button of your mouse. Tidytick can also help you in many ways to move files in your folder. Here I will use filters to only display songs in my download folders and activate Edit Files mode. Then I have to select all files and right-click to open the menu allowing me to cut files. You can also copy or delete files from this menu. Then I'm going to tidy these files in my music folder. And right-click again allows me to open the menu and pass my files. By activating Edit Files mode, you will also be able to create a new folder from this menu. But this method remains the classic way you have to move your files like you already do on Windows. Let's start to look at the automatic rule you can create in Tidytick. You have the possibility of doing any action available in Tidytick using an automatic rule. You can rename a file, move it, add or delete a subtype, a tag, an artist, etc. Here I will ask him as an action to move my files to my picture folders. Once the action has been chosen, it remains to define the conditions that will trigger this action. Here I will make it simple. I will take as the condition that the file belongs to image type. I could add other conditions which will accumulate to know if this rule will apply or not to my files, but this rule suits me as it is. Once created, I can choose that a rule is launched automatically after each scan by defining it's activated, or launch the one I want manually. Here I'm going to launch the rule I just created. What this rule will do is check all files contained in folder monitored by tidytick in order to find those belonging to image type. Each image file found will be automatically moved to my picture folder. In the case of a move, the software checks by itself if the file is already present in the folder or one of their subfolders before moving it. In this example, it avoids moving the same files in a loop or ordering a tidy that you have already done with your image in subfolders. By associating several conditions to a rule, you can really become very specific on what files you want to apply your action. I could, for example, add the condition is not present in the music folder, so it will not move images of covers that are with my music. You can also perform much more complex actions simply by creating several rules which will be performed one after the other. You just have to work with your imagination and make combinations between action and condition in your rules. I will not be able to go into more details about automatic rules to avoid overloading the video, but I invite you to look by yourself all possibilities available to you in tidytick. Other videos are planned where I will talk in depth about each functionality of the software. You will be able to find on the main page of tidytick, in addition to shortcuts for Windows that I already showed you, two other shortcuts. One allowing you to see all duplicate files detected by the software, where you will have option to choose the action you want to do regarding these files, such as deleting them or no longer considering them as duplicates. The other windows will show you files that are not by tidytick and failed to find during the last scan. You will again have choice of the action to do on these files, like forgetting them or trying to find them. I think I have shown what I wanted to show you in this presentation video. Now you just have to try my software by yourself. I admit that after working alone on this project for some time, I really can't wait to show it to the world. Feel free to share this video and leave a comment to let me know what you think about tidytick. Your support will allow me to continue improving this software and working on other projects that I hope to be able to show you soon. Thanks for your attention on this video, and I hope it made it you want to use tidytick. You will find the link, a forum and other information on tidytick.org. Oh yes, I forgot to specify, the software is completely free, without registration and without any ad. Yes, I know, nowadays it seems hard to believe, but it's true. Also, remember to follow tidytick on social networks to be aware of all upcoming news. You can also find me live on Twitch to discuss of the software, my other projects, or just spend some time on game chatting with you. Thanks again and see you soon on another video. Bye!